What's up, guys? What's up? Would you survive a zombie apocalypse? And if so, what would you do? For me, I only need to... I don't know. I think I'll survive. So today we'll be reacting to how you will survive a zombie apocalypse if it does happen. Of which I think possibly one day it will. I don't know. But yeah, let's get right into the video. If you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share, or I'll come and eat your brains. That was a myth. They never do.
What would be your first move in a zombie apocalypse?
First of all, I will go get a gun, get some supplies, a lot of water, and find a very good hiding spot, man.
Fortify your house, head for the wilderness, or join a group?
I feel like this is a big mistake, joining a group, because if you join a group, yeah, it gives you that sense of security, of which it's a lie. But then if one of you gets infected, it's not going to be easy to identify, and the moment you guys identify, it will be too late. You see, it's better being alone. Survive. Because during those type of apocalyptic movies, you find people turn against each other in order to survive. So I don't think it's a good idea.
According to a 2021 survey by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, nearly 50% of Americans have no emergency plan at all. This study was
Damn, I don't even have an emergency plan at all.
talking about emergencies we've seen before, like natural disasters. So imagine how unprepared we'd all be to face an army of the undead. That's why today we're going to walk you through the most dangerous zombie scenarios we've ever covered and give you tips on how to survive the first 7.
I'm your plug, man. So if there ever be a zombie apocalypse movie, or not a movie, in real life, this is the video. So please subscribe in order to evade all that dangerous scenarios of zombies. Like this video and share it to your friend. They need to survive. They need to learn how to survive. Yes.
Days, the first 30 days, and finally, the first year of a zombie apocalypse. Each period will present its own unique set of challenges that might surprise you. For example, why would the city be the best place to hunker down during the first couple days of the apocalypse, but the worst place as the weeks go on? How could a plastic bag become the most essential tool to stop you from running out of water by day 30? And what can we do to change the outcome of scientific models that see humanity lasting only 100 days during a zombie outbreak? We'll answer all these questions later in the video, and along the way, we'll explore just how important it is to stay quiet in a world full of zombies. Inspired by the sponsor for our video.
But honestly, I feel like in a zombie apocalypse movie, or in a zombie like apocalypse, the smell would be bad. Because you see, these people are rotting, yeah? They're dead, so they're rotting. So now imagine the whole city having that smell around. Then I feel like, because they're rotting, I don't think zombies will have like clothes the way you see in movies, because their clothes will be loose, be falling. So you'll just be finding titties out. Yo, doing this on YouTube, so yo, but you see, like it's not, okay, I don't know.
A quiet place, the road ahead, we'll look at some of the best ways to minimize noise while you're navigating the apocalypse. So tiptoe out to your shed
And subscribe to the channel.
and grab the most effective weapon you can find, because we're about to take on the first 7 days of the zombie apocalypse.
It's day 1 of the zombie apocalypse. The infected already have a hold on the city, and you need to move fast. The first hours are the most important. If you want to make it out of this alive, you'll have to walk the fine line between rushing into a death trap and being left behind. First things first, whip out your phone. Yeah, not what you were expecting.
Yeah, whip out your phone, subscribe.
But you may as well use it before communication is totally cut off. Check your map and put a pin on the nearest stores, gas stations, and routes that will get you out of town. Malls and department stores will be infested by now. So the best bet is to raid a local mom-pop shop. You need to stock up on supplies such as clean water, non-perishable foods, and thick clothing to protect against the weather and zombie bites. As you're filling your backpack, you hear steps. Someone or something is in the store with you. You don't need to stick around to see if they have a pulse or not. Just take the stairs to the store basement and rush to hide.
Yo, I think that's a bad idea. You want to be free. You want to be in an open place where you have the freedom to run. But being in the basement, I feel like you're trapping yourself there. So it's not a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. But yo, they are the expert. Let's see.
Close the door and use that big latch lock. The door should hold. For now. But there's still a legion of zombies outside just waiting to make your insides your outsides. Oh, and you've got to survive a whole week. The good news is, that's just enough time to get you out of a zombie-infested city and...
Wait, they didn't say... Okay, they said you lock yourself inside the basement. Now you're out in the cabin in the mountains. Man, this is some bullshit, man.
into a secure cabin in the mountains. It's not gonna be easy, but we'll take it day by day. Rise and shine. You've got a big day ahead of you. It looks like whatever was stomping around the store last night moved on.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
You should follow suit. Eat a small portion of your food, wrap some magazines around your forearms to prevent bites, and get ready to face the city again. You're gonna need a weapon to defend yourself against zombies, and
I feel like you should actually wrap every single part of your body, because even if you wrap your forearms alone, you have this place, yo, it's easy. You have your thighs, they can bite. Like, come on, wrap everywhere.
And let's face it, lots of panicking humans. The gun store is off the table. Hundreds of people fighting for weapons is an easy way to get killed. But you did see that sports store the other day. A baseball bat will do for now, at least until you can upgrade to a machete. You'll have to make a run for it. Don't stop moving and don't look back. Did you find a bat? Great. Time to get some hitting practice in. You can fight a zombie or two, but the city is full of them, and it's only Tuesday. The smartest thing is to look for shelter, somewhere where zombies will have a hard time reaching. A tall office building just 5 blocks away is your best bet. Again, no time to fight, just run. When you reach the building, use the stairs and go as high as possible. Find an office with a kitchen and vending machine. Barricade the door behind.
Like, they're explaining it so well, but you see, if it's a building, I'm pretty sure it will have a lot of infested zombies over there. So it's going to be hard to actually maneuver around. Like, I think it's like, okay, let's see, but I feel like it's some of these ain't practical in real life.
Behind you. The city is still collapsing. The zombies are enjoying their all-you-can-eat flesh buffet, so stay put and plan your next move. Check the map on your phone and plan a route to escape the city. Your battery will die eventually, so grab a pen and paper from the office and draw the map. Highways are death traps, so look for alternative routes. Remember to pinpoint gas stations and stores along the way. Search the whole office for food, clean water, and a first aid kit. Now allow yourself to rest while the world falls apart. Now would be a good moment to watch a zombie fighting tutorial, but all networks are down. What with the end of the world and everything. Better hit that subscribe button and watch all of our survival tips before...
You know what to do. Subscribe, or your zombies will come and eat your brains, man. Yeah, subscribe.
An explosion wakes you up before dawn. It was just a matter of time before unattended kitchens caught fire. It's not safe to stay here. Time to leave your safe haven.
Okay, so how are you going to live? Because you see, the problem is you're already high up. Now you have to calm down. Whatever goes up must calm down. So how are you going to calm down? And now I'm pretty sure there are even more zombies out there. Along the corridors, along the stairs. than it was before. So how are you going to calm down? You see what I was talking about? It's not real. It's not practical in real life.
Take one last look at the city, identify the safest street, and head down the stairs. The ground level could be dangerous, so keep going down to the parking lot. There's no point driving a car right now. They're way too loud. But an electric scooter or a bicycle is an excellent way to move around the city without making any noise. Lucky you, this scooter has a helmet attached to it. Let's roll.
What are the probabilities of finding an electric scooter? Wow. Like, I think it's a 0.5. Are you going to bet your life on that? Better use your legs, man. Get your cardio in.
Darkness is your new best friend. You'll be harder to spot by both zombies and humans. A fully charged electric scooter can ride for about 50 kilometers. Ride as fast as you can and keep your bat handy. The sun is rising, and so are your chances of being eaten alive. Avoiding threats is becoming harder. Suddenly, a zombie tackles you to the ground. Your helmet saves your head from dragging on the pavement. You quickly turn to find a zombie charging at you. Zombies have poor balance and coordination, so you knock them over with a single leg sweep.
Guys, I feel like, okay, we're getting out of hand, yeah? I think in this scenario, you can either, because if you wrapped your forearms, yeah, then look for that bat to hit it, because you're already down. How are you going to do a leg sweep? You see, they're not realistic. Subscribe.
Then bash its head in with your bat. 3 hits are enough. Don't go into a frenzy. Catch your breath and check your surroundings. The scooter is broken, and that fall left your body scraped and sore. Find a place to hide and recover. A bar will do. Always barricade the door behind you. Use vodka to clean your wounds and have a snack. Midnight. Happy hour is over, and you're feeling good enough to hit the road. But if you want to make it outside the city, you're gonna need some camouflage. Move carefully in the shadows and recover that zombie you finished earlier. Drag it back to the bar, look for a knife, and make yourself a zombie suit. Being covered in zombie guts will help. Ugh.
But now I feel like you need to have a mask, because yo, the smell, because this is a dead body, so it's decomposing. The smell will kill you, man.
Oh, that smell will help you walk around them. Now that you look and smell the part, it's time to do your best Walking Dead impression.
I don't think this is a good idea. I really don't think this is a good idea. I don't think.
Shuffle towards your destination.
Honestly, I don't think it's realistic even.
After walking for hours, you're finally getting to the outskirts of the city. Here, the undead are scarce, and the roads are clear. It's finally time to look for a car. You'll likely find some barricades and zombies ahead, so look for a big truck that can take a few hits. You found it? Great. Road trip. As the tank is about to hit empty, you arrive at the gas station you had marked on your hand-drawn map. There's gas in the pumps, so maybe there's still food and water inside. The place looks peaceful. Too peaceful. If movies have taught us anything, it's to... The zombie pins you against the ground. It's stronger than you thought. You use your arm to cover your face. You feel the bite on your arm, then a loud detonation. Your ears are ringing as you slowly get up to find 2 people aiming at you with rifles. They ask you to show them your...
What are the possibilities of someone coming to help you in a zombie apocalypse? Bro, you left your truck there. I'm in need of food and I'm in need of transport. And then I see you fighting and tackling a zombie. Do you think I'm going to help you? Bro, I'm gonna take that truck, take your food, and run away. So please, this is not realistic at all.
Your arm. You roll up your sleeve and show your magazine cover. The bite didn't get to your skin. They invite you inside. You know you shouldn't trust anyone, but they have a gun, so in you go. As it turns out, they have a good amount of food and ammunition. But if you could find this place so easily, so can anyone else. They have guns, You have a vehicle and a plan.
Yeah, so they have the upper hand, bro. They can shoot you, kill you, and then they take your things.
It takes a long conversation, but now they are convinced that the only way to stay alive is to go up into the mountains. The higher, the better. You take a road map from the gas station, fill the car with supplies, and leave at midnight. Better to drive when it's dark. New groups of armed raiders are probably patrolling the roads by now. Use the map to avoid highways and take alternative roads to the mountains. Finally, after driving all day, you take a little dirt road. It looks like it leads to nowhere, which is exactly what you want. When you're starting to think this is all a waste of time, you take a turn, and there it is. We told you we'd get you there in 1 week. And better yet, you're not alone. Now you can take turns hunting, cooking, and standing guard.
You see, I feel like it has lost its realistic appeal because some of these things in real life, I don't think they would be possible. Yeah, I don't think. I really don't think.
But this is far from over.
Good job. You've survived the first week of the apocalypse, but
Honestly, if you follow what they have said, some of those things are realistic, but I feel like some of those things also are not. So you might have a 50-50 chance of surviving the first week. But yo, I don't know. If you find yourself in that situation, yeah, this is the video. Subscribe.
but don't get too comfortable. From here on out, things only get worse. One wrong move could have you eaten alive. But hey, there's some good news. Every zombie you see is just a decaying walking corpse. As time goes on, they'll just keep rotting. You, on the other hand, won't. But imagine if the enemies weren't just mindless reanimated bodies. Imagine if they had some sort of superpower. Well, you don't have to imagine it, because that's exactly what you'll face in a quiet place the road ahead. This new single player...
Okay, this is a game.
No.
The advertising.
I'm a screamer. What really hooked me was how much care they put...
God damn.
Let's head back to our own apocalypse and find out.
If a zombie outbreak happened in real life, how long could humanity survive? Some fictional estimates see us triumphing over the zombies quickly. Others see us holding up for decades. But now, we've got our first real scientific estimate on how things would go down, and spoiler alert, it's not good. According to research from Leicester University, in as little as 100 days, humans would be outnumbered by zombies 1,000,000 to 1. The study also predicts that just 3 months after the start of the zombie outbreak, there would be less than 300 humans still standing. And in case that's not depressing enough, less than a year later, everyone would be dead. Or undead, to be specific. So, what can we do to change this grim outlook? Well, coming up with a strategy to ensure humanity's survival for more than 100 days might be a little daunting, so let's just start with getting you through the first 30 days, and then we'll go from there. The 3 most important things to do to survive the zombie apocalypse are secure shelter, gather supplies, and stay healthy. Unfortunately for you, every other human on Earth will be trying to do the same things, but you've got a couple of secret tricks up your sleeve. This plastic bag and this handful of crickets. Want to know how they come into play? Well, let's get to the plan. On day 1, news of a strange outbreak hits your TV screen. People are biting other people, exhibiting aggressive behavior, and just not dying.
Mommy's dead. No, he isn't.
Rule number 1 in any crisis: don't panic. Use this day to gather your essentials: water, food, first aid supplies, and tools. And yeah, some sort of weapon. It's better to be safe than sorry. In the first week, chaos reigns. The infection spreads rapidly through densely populated areas. At this point, it's best to avoid major cities. They'll be the first to fall. If you're in a rural area, you're at an advantage. Set up defenses and secure your shelter. Lay low and avoid contact with others as much as possible. For a more in-depth look at the first 7 days, well, check out our previous video, Could You Survive a Week in a Zombie Apocalypse? And subscribe to our channel for an ongoing education of survival tips.
Yeah, subscribe.
It's good for your...
I'm bringing you more educative content to survive an apocalypse. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think any of these tips are helpful in a real life scenario, or do you think it's crap, it won't work? What do you think?
In the second week, supply chains start to collapse. Store shelves are emptying fast. Now's the time to ration your resources. 4 liters of water per person per day is the golden rule. Now, for food, stick to a high-calorie, low-consumption diet to conserve supplies. You remember those crickets I mentioned earlier? Yeah, well, here's where they come in handy. Crickets contain about as much protein as chicken, but require vastly fewer resources to farm. If you're feeling adventurous, insect farming could be a viable food source. By week 3, services like electricity and running water might be a thing of the past. Now, zombies are attracted to noise, so it's actually a silver lining. Get used to a quieter, simpler life. Also, hygiene is now a priority. Illness and infection can be as deadly as any zombie bite, so stay clean and keep your shelter tidy. The final week of the first month is all about long-term survival. Start considering sustainable sources of food and water. If you can, plant a garden. Now, you may have collected rainwater, but have you thought about condensation? Well, here's how you do that. Attach a clear plastic bag to a leafy tree branch. As the sun heats the air inside the bag, moisture will condense on the inner surface and then trickle down to the bottom. Hey, it's unconventional, but you've got yourself a water source. And never forget, stay vigilant. Zombies don't get tired. However, they're not exactly world-class sprinters, so keep your wits about you and you'll stay one step ahead. Congratulations! You've survived the first 30 days of the zombie apocalypse.
See?
I don't think you'd survive 30 days following every single thing they've said. I feel like I still conflict with some of the things. But yo,
Told you that plastic bag was going to come in handy. But be careful when using it, because those things can be noisy. And noise is a great way to bring hungry zombies to your doorstep.
so guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, if you learned something, how to survive a zombie apocalypse, so please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, adios. Or the brains will come and eat your brains. Or the zombies will come and eat your brains.